Welcome back, guys, to another match preview, and it is time for the third Old Firm of the season. But before we get stuck into the match preview, I thought I would just talk about the whole the whole game last night. Well, I'm not going to talk about the whole game, right? But I'm going to talk about the thing, right? See this whole gimmick of these statements that Slavia Prague came out. Oh, it was the most brutal match we've ever been a part of, and all this, right? I used to think these sort of teams, like your Eastern European teams, like Red Star Belgrade and your likes of them, were like all tough men and get stuck in. But it turns out they're just fucking shite bags, you know? Like, that's it. See the amount of rolling about in the floor they did? I didn't really mention that last night, but it was pathetic, so I thought I'd mention it now. Um, and also back to the whole Glenn Kamara situation, right? See it like I know there is not any like 100% proof that he didn't. He definitely said something racist, right? But are you trying to tell me that this guy closes his mouth, says it to just Glenn Kamara and maybe Sungu? It seems like Sungu definitely heard it as well, right? And you try to tell me within the split second of him saying that, and afterwards, Glenn Kamara's actually processed it in his head. Oh, hold on here. I'm going to call this guy a racist for, you know what I mean? Are you trying to tell me he's processed that in his head and he's going to call him a racist? Because the guy came out and said he just called him, you fucking guy. You fucking guy. And it's automatically clicked in Glenn Kamara's head that I'm going to call him racist, right? So they're accusing him of making it up essentially, and you're trying to tell me that their whole story, their whole build up, their whole reasoning behind it is he's made it up. No, that is just the human instinct. It works like this when you actually are called it, and that's why he's reacted straight away like that. So it's 100% racist what the guy must have said. It must be, because he wouldn't have said, if he said you fucking guy and Glenn Kamara said racist, then Glenn Kamara is in the wrong, right? He's painting a bad light in this guy, but there is no fucking way in a split second he's thought, I'm gonna call this guy racist. Like, come on. And like all these people, man. And then they're all like greeting, oh, the Rangers fans are in the stadium. Oh man, we're gonna get battered. We feared for our lives. Oh man, I mean, honestly pathetic from Slavia Prague in my opinion. They went through. We were shit across both legs, right? We just need to accept that we move on. But this whole gimmick, that like they're making up, the Glenn Kamara just made up that he was a racist. He called him you fucking guy, and within like what, a split second, he's jumped on him, called him a racist. Nah, he said something racist, and that's why Kamara immediately has called him a racist. You know, that's how the human mind works. You react to stuff like that. You don't get called something and then be like, you're racist. No, what? Oh man, it doesn't make sense to me. But we move on. Yeah, I'll say we move on. It doesn't look like they're moving on with it, but yeah, I'm not. I just can't bother up by arse talking about it anymore. It was obviously what he said was racist, because he wouldn't have jumped down his throat after like, oh, you're a racist. And then you see Celtic fans, oh, what about when Morelos said to the other guy earlier? Aye, the other guy earlier. The other guy who's play acting Morelos probably told him to get fucking up, and then the guy's always reacted bad to it. You know, how's that the same as like racial abuse? You know, Jesus Christ, man, absolute windy lickers. But anyway, man, I've talked about this for about 4 minutes. But yeah, we're going into this Old Firm, obviously in the back of the whole European exit. Um, the league's wrapped up. Really, all that's left now is an invincible season. We've also got the cup, but fuck knows when that will ever happen. Well, probably when. Well, it should be happening, but you just never know with the current state in football. But yeah, in terms of this game, I mean, I don't fear Celtic. They've got John Kennedy in charge. Kennedy! And they've been shit all season. I mean, they can mark out about us, but I mean, they got battered by Sparta Prague's under 10 team 4-1 on both occasions. I guess I actually don't think us getting beat 3-1, but I mean, I think Sparta Prague, not Sparta Prague, Slavia Prague. They got Arsenal, which Arsenal against us would have been brilliant. I'm actually really that's another reason. But let's be real, right? They played pretty great, this Slavia Prague team, and we were just sloppy. and not that good across two legs, bar some spells, you know? Like, I'd say it was more we were bad rather than they were great. Like, you can tell in games when someone plays great and it causes their opponent to play bad, but we were just off the boil for most of the both games. That's the truth, right? Credit to them, they went through, but they're still shite bags. But yeah, and also the Old Firm's definitely going ahead. There was obviously that whole risk of postponement after Rangers fans breached COVID lockdown rules. But yeah, so but we're shit scared, man. The Rangers fans were in the stadium. We were afraid to leave. We had to get a quick shower and jump on the bus. We had to get a police escort, and the police even said this never happened. It's like, what? I mean, come on, shite bags. But yeah, it's a weird one. Like, I think this Europa League game will live long in the memory. Definitely. For all the wrong reasons. Fucking kung fu kicks, racist abuse, 9 men, brawls, batterings, just iconic. I would actually go as far as say it's like an iconic. I think you'll remember. I think you'll legit remember this for years. But anyway, man, yeah, I think we're going to Parkhead. We haven't really been playing well recently, but we've still been getting across the line. We've had Celtic's number all season. I mean, even when they pumped us, we still beat them. So, yeah. And they haven't changed much under Kennedy. I mean, it's as if Neil Lennon's still in charge via Zoom calls, but I'm going to go with... I don't even know what I'm going to go with. It's actually a weird game to call. I think we'll be pissed, and I think we're going to come out, you know? But at the same time, I thought after a week's break we'd come out and batter Slavia Prague, and we didn't, so I don't really know, actually. So yeah, I'm going to go with a two each draw. Hopefully we win, but I don't know, I just feel like we're going to draw. Don't know, yeah. 2 each draw, go with Morelos. Morelos to get a goal against Celtic. I'd love it. Fuck a 1-0 Morelos. Actually, nah. Fuck your 2 each draw. 1-0, Morelos win. Bang, bang. Good night. Put your money on it. But anyway, guys, until next time, leave your thoughts down below. Leave your thoughts down also on Slavia Prague and their whole statements and all. I mean, I thought it was just bizarre. And like backtracking and just making stuff up and adding lies upon lies. But yeah, we move on. Good night. 2-1. Bang, bang. Leave it down below.